The company reported an 11% growth in its top line while margins expanded to 17.2%. What were the key highlights for the quarter gone by? Let's ask the Chief Financial Officer, Adhish Patil. Adhish, good morning, and once again, thanks for joining us. I'd like to know the reasons behind this growth. What is it that's driven growth for this quarter and perhaps the financial year? And can we expect these aspects to also drive growth as we move into the next financial year?
Yes, so March quarter was very good for our API segment, especially domestic market showed a very good growth of more than 25%. So our top line for API segment grew by around 16.8%, out of which around 8% was because of the volume growth and rest was because of the increasing in the selling prices. And on a console level, the top line has grown to around 10.6%. and PAT has grown only to 9.22%. However, the main thing to note is the profit before tax has gone up by 24%, and that is mainly because of the EBITDA margins, as you rightly spoke about. It has gone up to 17.3%, and the main reason for the EBITDA margins going up was the higher gross contribution and more number of sales over same fixed cost. So that has led to increase in the margin.
And how do you see this performance going into FY19? I'm not sure if you can give me guidance, but can you give me an indication about what we can expect from the upcoming financial year?
Yeah, so we are definitely aiming for more than double-digit growth in the coming year. And the main areas of growth will be both domestic and exports, and also the formulation will be doing really well in the coming year. We will be launching few products in the UK market also. We have started exports in formulation in a couple of Latin American countries. Then we have few commercial orders from African market and Asian market also. So that will be the main one of the important drivers of growth in bottom line.
Adhish, what's the current status on the import alert on your Palghar plant? Because it is apparently taking long when it comes to resolution for this particular facility.
Right. So the inspection took place in December. So we got 5 observations, of which 3 we responded to in January itself, 2nd of Jan. And the 2 of them, which was taking long, we had asked a deadline of June end. So 80-90% of the work is already completed. By May end we'll be finishing the work, and then in June we'll draft with the help of consultants and submit the final response.
So what does it mean for your American markets once this facility is cleared? What kind of traction can we expect then?
So on immediate basis, it will take time to regain the confidence. We already have few customers following up, so that part of business will start immediately. But to grow further, it will take some time. But then the potential can be anywhere between around 10% of total revenues, which we can target at full scale utilization of this facility.
Okay, so Adhish, if you leave the American markets aside for now, what are the other geographies that you are focusing on?
So Europe is definitely one of the very important market for us to grow. It has a lot of higher margins also. Latin America is constantly growing for us, and Southeast Asia was one market where we weren't there maybe say 5 years before much, but now that is also growing very strongly for us, and predominantly it is a Chinese stronghold in Southeast Asia market, but even in that we are doing well. In fact, we are also registering a couple of products in Chinese market also. We are also exporting to China as of now, and China is in the top 10 list of our export countries. So that's a promising sign for us.
Right, Adhish, and so what sort of products are actually trending well for your key markets like Europe and Latin America? What sort of products have you already invested in that you see could have good potential to grow in these markets?
Right. So right now the expansion plans are in the therapeutic category of anti-diabetes, then anti-inflammatory and antibiotic. These are the 3 therapeutic categories where we are expanding. And also antifungal, we already have one product in which we are global leaders in that particular product. So we are expanding that product also further to create almost a virtual monopoly kind of situation.